Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
When we think about something that brings out the best in us, it usually involves helping someone else. By donating plasma at a Grifols Center, you can help save millions of lives and show your good side to the world. You'll join thousands of people who donate safely each week, so patients get the plasma-derived medicines they rely on. And you'll be rewarded up to $1,000 your first month. Learn more at grifolsplasma.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. There's a 50-year-old woman. Her name is Jody Thompson, who lives in North London, England. Hello. And she has one of those Goop vagina candles. You know, one of the Gwyneth Paltrow things.
So is that the brand?
Yeah, it's Goop, I think, is her
Goop.
brand. Yeah.
That's the name of her brand.
Yeah, and apparently, I don't know why it's a vagina candle. Is it made from like...
The title of the candle is This Smells Like My...
Oh, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's the scent of... Yeah.
It's citrusly bergamot and cedar absolutes juxtaposed with damask rose and ambrette seed. I don't understand anything that I just said.
I don't know how that smells like what she's got going on, and I don't get that.
Apparently it sold out quick originally, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, good for her for having a exclusive limited edition Goop candle.
Yeah.
It's a $75 candle.
That's what it is. Now, Jody wants you to know she did not buy this candle. She actually won it in a contest.
That's fair. I'd be embarrassed to say I bought this, too.
Yeah. Now, here's the problem. So, the Goop vagina candle, when Jody lit it up, somehow, some way, this candle, it exploded. And she said an inferno of flames came out of it shot right out of the candle like fireworks.
And now they've changed the name of the candle to just calling it chlamydia.
Yeah.
It burns. Does chlamydia burn? I don't even know.
I think so.
These are the things I need to know on a Tuesday morning.
Listen,
or is it gonorrhea?
It's good that you don't know. Probably
true.
I think gonorrhea burns. But anyway, yeah, she said it exploded. These huge flames were flying out of it, bits going everywhere. She said, I've never seen anything like it. The whole thing was ablaze, and it was too hot to touch, just like Gwyneth's. All right.
Ask Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Yeah. She said there was a huge inferno in the room, and Jody's boyfriend managed to get the fire under control through the candle outside before, as Jody said, quote, it could have burned the place down. Wow.
Imagine that's the reason why your place burns down.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I've had that happen where people leave candles lit when I was an apartment manager, and an apartment nearly set the entire complex on fire. Just his apartment ended up being on fire, thankfully, but it's because he left to go to work and left the candle going in the bathroom.
Wow. I'm looking at the candle there. I don't know if that's the one that she's showing, but it's like, yes. It says right on there, this smells like my V.
Yeah, that's the name of the candle.
But I mean, what? And you read the ingredients. Whose V smells like that?
I don't know. I mean, and did she have to get scientists to be like, okay, here's what we're working with. Can you duplicate this smell?
I mean, I know we've talked about this.
It's probably just like a conversation piece.
Yeah. I guess, man. Well, you know what? Yeah, if that's the case, then $75, and she made some cash.
I don't picture Gwyneth Paltrow showing up to the Goop factory being like, and smelling. It does not smell like it. Get back to the drawing board.
That's what I want.
Actually, I could totally picture her doing that. She's very eccentric. It's
Yeah,
very
like,
nice.
Smell this. Does this smell like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could very well be one of those the R&D moments there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was yeah. Okay, then. Well,
I'm just shocked that these candles sold out.
Yeah.
And I guess I shouldn't be shocked. If something is talked about in the news, people will want to buy it.
Well, yeah, you and I, we have our things that we buy that are crazy. People go, what are you, nuts? And instead of me saying, what are you, nuts? What are you, vagina? I mean, yeah. So we got a new survey. This was asking people, okay, what foods and what drinks put you in a good mood? Because, hey...
All of them.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Anything that's just food. If I can chew on it, I'm happy.
Then they ask people, what foods and drinks put you in a bad mood? I don't know if I'm that aware.
A lack of them. That's...
Yeah. I mean, I get that's the story, is that there are foods that can put you in a good mood and there are foods that can put you in a bad mood. But I mean, am I paying that much attention to notice that if I'm putting the same food in my body, I'm getting cranky?
Oh, I know what food puts me in a bad mood. I tell Vicky almost every day.
What's that?
It's oatmeal.
You don't like oatmeal?
I hate oatmeal, and yet I have it almost every day.
Put like a spoon of peanut butter in it or something, like to add a little fun to it.
That's too much work. I just get the 2 instant oatmeal packages, throw some hot water in it, and eat it, and about 20 minutes later I have to go to the bathroom.
So why, if it puts you in a bad mood and you know it puts you in a bad mood, why do you eat oatmeal?
It's a really easy breakfast, and it usually fills me up for most of the morning.
Wow.
We got to find you something different, man. We can't be putting you through such misery.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Would you like my wife to make you one as well?
Ooh, really?
No, she won't do it.
Oh, damn. I guess I could just make one myself at home.
Yeah, I mean...
Bring that in.
So you're not doing it for health reasons? You're just doing it because you just want something to fill you up?
Yeah, and it's super easy to do, and I can eat it quickly, and most of the time I can eat it before it gets
Do you just
hard.
get plain oatmeal, or do you get like the fun, like,
low sugar, maple and brown sugar?
Low sugar.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Well, if you're looking for protein, do the Kodiak. Well, I do the Kodiak pancakes, but they also have the oatmeal, which they have a bunch of different flavors, like strawberry dark chocolate.
He's not.
This is like you're adding water. This is easier than what he does.
Yeah,
he doesn't
Vicky
have to pour
does that
anything.
one where she pours a little water in, and all of a sudden it's just like a giant, like a little pancake inside of a pint cup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And it has like a crap ton of protein.
Oh, all right. So what do you think? You want to try that out, Rev? It'll fill you up.
Yeah, actually, if it makes me feel better and fills me up.
I have never heard of such a thing where somebody goes, I like to eat, but I just want to eat something to fill me up, and so I'll eat something I don't like. That is a concept that's beyond me.
The only food that will put me in a bad mood, and thankfully, my wife and I have had the conversation. She will no longer give this to me. It's the tempeh.
Oh yeah,
that crap is just crap. It's like just like she loves it. Apparently, Baby Tatum's enjoying it as well, and I just look at the two of them. I'm like, I don't understand how you guys can eat that cardboard. It's just, I think it's just gross.
So as I'm reading this story, we're all doing it wrong here.
Okay.
It's because it's not about awareness, because there is actually a food that puts people in a bad mood, and it is not about what they're eating. It's not like, oh, I can't stand eating this. It's the food itself that you think is cool, but actually puts you in a bad mood. Like a donut. I think we would all love to have donuts, but I guess that kind of puts you in a bad mood eventually.
I'll be mad at myself if I just ate 4 donuts. You know what I mean? Like multiple donuts. I'm like, oh, why did I do that? Then you're bummed.
So now I don't know
all those calories.
I don't know if this is part of it, Steve, because there's definitely guilt, but this is physical. It's like they're saying that whatever's in the donut that we love and tastes good, physically it really doesn't make our body feel good afterwards.
Well, that's a lot of sugar.
Maybe that's it.
Oh, yeah, like sugar crash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tired.
So this is going to be one of those lists where all the stuff that I really enjoy is going to probably put me in a bad mood.
Yeah, I bet pizza's on this.
Oh, it's on the list.
I knew it.
For bad moods? For bad moods?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Pizza's total bad mood.
I'm always in a good mood.
Yeah.
I'm in a bad mood because I'm done eating it and I want more.
Yes.
Yeah. You're not going to like number 2 on the list because...
Lobster.
Lobster, good call, but no, it's not on the list. Sarah is going to hate this, and that's alcohol. Even I don't know how they call that a food, but yes.
Well, it's like a depressant. I get that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I drink my dinners, so that makes sense.
Okay, good call. Soda. I didn't know well, I guess if it's just regular soda. Energy drinks also can put you in a bad mood once you have them.
This is my life besides soda.
Yeah, right.
Danny? Energy drinks, pizza, alcohol.
Here we go, Jenny. I know you like a good burger once in a while. That's on the list.
Oh, come on.
And then for me, candy. No, don't say candy and donuts.
So it's just all unhealthy, quote unquote, unhealthy food that's putting you in a bad mood.
And how
where's
about
apples
this?
on this list?
Well, I'm glad you brought up apples. That's on the good list.
No, of course it is.
Yeah.
White bread is on the bad list.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? White bread's had.
What about sourdough? Is that okay?
Sourdough is okay, apparently.
I love sourdough.
Chips, I'm so sorry to say, on the bad list. Is there anything on the good list I'm looking that you think would be like, okay, it's really unhealthy? There is one thing that's on the list that we like, thank God.
Sushi.
Twinkies
Are not on the list.
Burgers.
What's this?
Burgers.
Right.
Burgers. Again, well, I'll give you a clue.
said
It's
they
not
were
a
bad.
food.
Oh.
It's not a food.
No, just like alcohol's not a food either.
water.
Cats.
Water.
Cats.
I said it's something we like.
Coffee.
Milkshake?
Here he is, coffee, ladies and
Oh, I
gentlemen.
was hoping milkshakes was the
Yeah,
answer.
right.
No, milkshakes just bring the boys to the yard. Okay, that's all they do. Okay.
Yeah, coffee is one of those vices I will never give up.
Yeah.
Even like when I sleep in, when we were on vacation, I need a cup of coffee to start my day.
Yeah, the acidity is starting to get to me, so I have to manage it. But I'm like you, I want coffee all the time, but now it's like my body's like, do you though? And dark chocolate's on the list. Which, look at Steve, he's like, get that crap out of here.
Crap. I mean, it's okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say no if someone says, here's some dark chocolate, but I'd rather like the milk chocolate. I think is a way better, way superior chocolate.
It depends on what they do with the dark chocolate, but just by itself, I'm not a fan. Yeah, but
Put
again,
it in a cookie, then we could talk.
Right.
Or an ice cream.
the rest of it, they don't have frozen in front of this. If they did, I'd be happy. Yogurt. It just says regular yogurt. I wish it said frozen yogurt.
Yeah, but sometimes you get that unhealthy type of yogurt where it's got all like the crazy toppings. Like that's fun.
All right. Well, but then again, those crazy toppings are probably in column A.
Yeah, that's a good point.
See, we're only in column B, buddy. Eggs, which I'm very happy about. Eggs are a good food that puts you in a good mood.
Okay.
And yet you can't have too many of them because then apparently the doctor goes cholesterol.
Everything will kill you. Just eat a bunch of eggs. Who cares?
It's from the guy that eats oatmeal every day that he hates. Yeah. Mr. Live in the moment.
Rev, you need to become like a nutritionist for people. Like,
Yeah, really.
Really?
Yeah, the things not to do. If someone's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oranges and salmon. Salmon, that's cool. We like a lot of salmon. You can't put them on a bagel, apparently, because that's probably white bread's not good. So, but salmon themselves.
there's all different types of bagels, BJ.
Yeah. All right. I think they're.
And I mean, I don't have you have lox on your bagel, but it's a salmon, but like actual salmon, I'm not going to put on a bagel.
Oh, really? What do
Like
you
a cooked salmon.
Oh, I want to cook salmon on my bagel. I want that big ass guy there. People go, "What are you doing?"
Like a copperhead.
This is a lot.
Or Copper River.
Yeah.
See, I've had like a bagel where I thought I was getting lox, and they put smoked salmon on it, and it was
not feeling that.
No, I was mad about it.
Really?
It did not. It didn't. It was not. I guess when you're expecting lox, and
Yeah.
it should come. Not good.
You weren't happy about that?
I was not happy about it.
But I like some. I'm looking at the fruits that are on this list, and I like grapes. I like berries. I like apples. And who doesn't love melons? I mean,
I love melons.
Melons are the
I
best.
feel like we've just heard from the turtle kid. Here's everything I like.
Turtles.
and I like grapes.
Well, congratulations then. You're all set.
I like raspberries, blueberries,
Yeah, but the problem is
blackberries.
you also like all these other things that put you in a bad mood. So yeah, basically fruits, dark chocolate, and coffee will put you in a good mood for the most part. And then everything that's tasty that you love
And everything else.
will put you in a bad mood. You name it, and you're going to be in a bad mood 5 minutes later.
I was gonna say, this list was made by a dirty hipster from Jake in Potsdam.
I agree.
That person says, what un-American propaganda are you reading to us this morning? This list was clearly put out by communists.
I agree with you 100%. There's Russia is involved with this list, no doubt about it.
If pizza doesn't make you happy, you need to reevaluate your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it makes me happy in the moment, but I mean, honestly, if I have too much stuff, I do feel like garbage. Oh, I do too much of the good stuff.
I had like a crap ton of pizza, zero guilt. I was like, oh wow, like this was just a bad meal. Like as far as caloric whatever intake,
Yeah.
I'll chalk it up to a loss. But I'm not gonna kick myself and beat myself up about it.
Yeah, but I would say that you're leading a different lifestyle than you did before you met your wife.
Right. And
Yeah.
a past life, I would be doing that every single night.
Exactly.
And, like, that's why I was 285 pounds.
That's the problem right there. Is that
Right.
there's nothing wrong with a cheat meal every once in a while? Yeah.
Big Macs are fun. Big Macs twice a day, maybe not the best thing to do for yourself.
I don't know. It sounds like a good way to go. If I knew, if they told me what my expiration date was on this planet, that's all I would do is have Big Macs until that date.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Bring
Oh.
the Big Macs.
Oh yeah, if like something awful happened, like you have X amount of days to live,
Yeah.
that every day is going to be spent at a fast food place.
I'm with you there, brother.
Zero regrets, and everything's large size. In fact, Can you extra large size that, please?
Yeah, I will have no regrets at all, my friends. I have a question. Why did this guy live inside O'Hare Airport for 3 months? Was it Tom Hanks? Remember that movie he did? You probably don't.
Was that like the passenger or something?
Yeah,
The terminal.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'll tell you all about this at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There's a dude in California. He was scared to go home because of COVID. So he lived undetected in Chicago's O'Hare Airport for 3 months. Now, arguably, look, California's been hit hard by COVID. They're trying to figure it out just like a lot of us, but they've been really hit hard. So I can see why somebody be like, all right, if I'm going to be paranoid, I don't want to go back home to California.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather be in your house than at an airport? I'm not saying the airport's like, they are what they are. I'm sure they're doing whatever they can to keep things as safe as possible. But still, like, you're upping your chances by being around all these people.
Are you asking me as a reasonable person or am I out of my mind person?
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the picture of the dude. He looks like he's had a rough go.
Whoa. Boy, he looks like somebody that's ready to hatch a plot. Mm-hmm. That's all I have to say. In every bad movie I've ever seen, there's that guy ready to hatch a plot.
Or he's the guy that's about to go to the barber to get his hair trimmed. I don't know, one or the other.
It's one of the two. Yeah, I'm profiling, of course, but he looks
very
like
much so.
He looks like a plot hatcher. Okay. That's all I'm saying. He's ready to hatch a plot.
So he's just hanging out at the airport.
Yeah, on Saturday, 2 airport workers confronted him and found him wearing an airport ID badge that had been reported as stolen. The workers called the cops. They arrested the man, charged him with criminal trespass to a restricted area of an airport and theft. At a Sunday hearing, the prosecutor explained that he explained to the prosecutor, I'm just scared. I don't want to go home because of COVID. He says, I only found the airport badge. I didn't steal it.
A likely story.
Yeah, well, again, when you're a plot hatcher, you're going to come up with a story. Here's one transportation official saying how he couldn't believe what happened.
It's just remarkable that this slipped through the cracks, and especially those overnight hours when the airport's effectively shut down. Living in the airport that long, of course, there's a hygiene problem, I'm sure. They're begging for food. This individual really worked the system and has embarrassed a lot of people.
Well, I would think, if he didn't take the ID thing and he wasn't, hanging out in areas that, he shouldn't be in, I don't know if I'd ever notice, especially O'Hare, it's such a big airport. If he placed himself in, fell asleep in a chair in this gate and then go to another gate and trying I don't know. I think you could probably make it so that you could last there for a while.
I agree. I wouldn't know anybody at all. But the way he looks now, though, he doesn't look like
disheveled.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a traveler who's just spending the night. It looks like he's been there for a while with that big shaggy beard.
And I didn't think about I don't know what kind of financial situation is he in that he doesn't have to worry about maybe his job was done because of COVID or.
Yeah.
because part of me like that'd be kind of fun to eat all the airport food for a while. Like they have lots of great options.
Yeah, but the sleeping arrangements are tough. Those chairs are not comfortable.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm with you. The food would be great, but the sleeping arrangements are.
You get one of those little neck pillows, you'll be good.
Oh yeah, I've tried that.
Those
Steve.
are everywhere.
They suck.
And the only problem was I had a 6-hour. I don't think it was in O'Hare, but it was Midway in Chicago, and a lot of the eateries were closed down because of.
Well, you got to get it before they close down. And then make a little, in your stash area.
No, I'm saying closed down for the time
closed down for good?
Yeah, like not closed down for good, but like they're not open because of COVID. Because they're not allowed to have people sit. Yeah.
This is not fun at all then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you don't want to be stuck at an airport.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Like, I remember going to Newark and they were like renovating everything. And so there was like barely anything open. And we were stuck there for like 4 hours. I'm like, there's nothing to do. Like, I just wanted to eat something. And it was like, all the options are just pure crap.
I know. It sucks when you are in an airport with that kind of situation.
But then there's some airports where you just kind of want to hang out there for a while because it's like a lot of fun stuff to do.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
They play the slots the whole time.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
If you weren't broke before you got to the airport, you will be soon.
Yeah, they figured it out. They're like, people are leaving Vegas. They want that one last chance of winning.
Yeah.
Brilliant idea of putting slot machines in there.
Yeah, it really is because, if you're jonesing and go, I can't believe I got to go back. And then, oh, hey.
Or you want to start off on the right foot.
That too.
You arrive, you hit the jackpot, and you're like, well, I'm good. I can go home now.
I bet the airport slot machines make bank.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see like the stats on that.
Probably lots.
People just thinking like I lost $6,000. I got to make this a little bit back.
Right.
But how lame of you where you go, geez, I lost all my money before I even actually got to the strip.
Oh, that's...
You know what I mean? Seriously? That's what it's like. You got to restrict yourself.
Well, that's when you just stay at the airport then because you can't afford to stay anywhere else.
It's like appetizers. You can't fill up on appetizers. You got to wait till at least you get to the strip. This dude's bail's at $1,000, but we don't know why he went to Chicago. Like, why did he go there in the first place?
Pizza.
Oh, all right. You know
deep
what?
dish.
Yeah, get that deep dish.
I get it.
Everybody loves deep dish.
That's worth it for me. I got 3 out of 4 people here, and here's what they're talking about here. They say 2020 was the most stressful year of their lives. Okay, really? We needed that in a survey? We really needed to go. I'm not sure how stressful 2020 was for people. I wonder how many people were stressed.
Way to hammer it home.
3 out of 4. So who are the 25% that it wasn't stressful for them? I would love to talk to them and know what
Jeff
they do.
Bezos.
He got divorced, dude.
Yeah, but he made a lot of money.
Well, he actually lost a lot of money getting
divorced. When did he get divorced? Was it in 2020 or was it 2019? No, look at Amazon, though. It's people spent so much money on Amazon.
Oh, well, yeah, in general,
they got divorced in 2019.
Yeah, so boom. 2020 was the comeback year for him.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, he made so much money.
All right, never mind. You're right. 2020 was the comeback year for Jeff Bezos. So, all right, there's that guy.
There's one.
I can't see. I want to know who they are, Steve, so I can try to duplicate what they do. I don't think I'm going to be able to duplicate what Bezos does.
No.
Yeah. You got any other examples who might be like in the 25% of people who are like, I'm okay?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to go with LeBron James.
Okay,
championship.
Do not think I can do what LeBron does.
All right.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. I feel like all these people have really like. You're going to say Kim Kardashian next? Is that what you're going to say?
No, she's married to Kanye. It's a lot of stress, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but she did get to go to Rowan Island for her birthday and then have her dad talk to her in a creepy hologram.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Her dad, I would say he's living very stress free.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The hologram version of him.
Okay. Nice save there.
Yeah, not really soon enough though.
His hologram's feeling great.
That hologram should have been the headline, Steve.
No stress.
The dead father is doing really well.
I didn't mean it that way, guys.
I know you didn't. So of all the things that we could stress about, we have a top 5 list of the most stressful things. So obviously, all of us have been stressed in 2020, right? I think we're part of the 75% of people that were stressed.
Well, not me. I had a child, a pandemic, buying a house. Like there was nothing stressful.
Yeah, you were
at
fine.
all in 2020.
I still can't believe, and still, you said the most stressful moment, which you didn't have to really do this year.
Oh, I have. I've had to go to Target.
Oh, you went to Target
open
during the holidays?
Well, I go to Target quite a bit. Target's always calling me.
Oh, I thought it was the holiday Target parking. You mean just in general Target parking is a problem for you?
Yes.
Even so, that's the most stressful thing in your life.
Holidays is on a whole other level, but any other day, just a regular day at Target, it's impossible to get a good spot.
I hope you realize what a charmed life you have, that the most stressful thing in your life is trying to park at Target.
Have you tried?
Yes, I've done.
Come to the South Hill one and then come back to me and talk about.
So then it's the South Hill Target because I go to the Factoria
it's a
Target.
Free for all, man.
The Factoria Target is, look, it's busy, but guess what I do? I find a space and park in it. Because it's a freaking mall. I could see if it was city parking, I would be with you going city parking is a beast. Huh? But, I mean, a parking
One of these
lot?
days, when you come to Puyallup, maybe you'll come over to eat at Karma Indian with me. I'm going to make you go to Target first.
All right. What about South Hill Mall? Is it even worse than South Hill Mall? Because I've been to South Hill Mall
It's
parking.
in the South Hill Mall. But
it is?
The lot specific for Target.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, so it's only that because I've been to South Hill Mall and I've had no problem.
I mean, Dick's gets a little out of control too sometimes, but since the pandemic, it hasn't been all that bad.
All right, so really, it's just okay then.
So what is it? The top stressor?
Oh, you don't want to guess?
Oh, I'm going to go with just because it just happened to me, forgetting to bring your mask to a store.
Oh, that's a good one, Steve. I have masks all over my body for that reason.
All over your body?
I do, dude. I mean, really.
He has them hanging from his nipples.
I have them in my jacket, my pocket.
No, the new tassels.
I have them in my car. I have them because I'm with you, Steve. If I walk in, and I sometimes I just even forget it, but luckily I go, I remember, and I put it on. But not to have it, you are the worst person in the world.
On Saturday, we were going to get some sweet Hontos teriyaki, and I'm like, well, I'm going to pick up the teriyaki. There's an Albertsons in the same, strip mall thing of it.
So it is your store.
So I'm going to swing in there and get some ice cream real quick. And so I go in there real fast. And I'm doing my thing. I had to get an avocado, some Diet Cokes, and I'm just shopping, and everyone's looking at me like I'm the demon. And I'm just like, why is everyone looking at me? It finally dawned on me, I'm not wearing a mask. I completely, just because I was in such a rush, and I wasn't thinking, and I was just hurrying it up, I totally forgot to put a mask on. And I'm like, now I'm just like, well, oh crap, where's the mask section? Maybe I could just take one out in a wrapper and put it on. But everywhere I'm going, I'm like, crap, I'm that guy. You
were that guy, and nobody said anything to you.
No, everyone just looked at me either what that's wrong with you or sweet set of cojones, sir. There was that kind of it was rather interesting to just see the perception of people. And I had no idea for the first couple of minutes that the mask wasn't even on me. So I had a hoodie. So then I became that person that just tried to pop my hoodie up over my nose.
Yeah, you're that
So
guy.
now I'm walking around holding it over my face while I'm trying to get everything done. I'm already committed. I already got everything I needed.
It is so great.
So all right, I'll hurry up and do the self-checkout. No one's going to notice. Of course, there's a line for the self-checkout. So now I'm just standing there I'm gosh, this is
there's COVID Kenny.
Dude, it felt like an eternity. I get back into the car and my wife's like, what's wrong? You look what took you so long and why do you look like you just did something awful? I'm like, I went in there without a mask and I never felt more of a criminal.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm afraid of that moment. That's not the thing, though. That's not on the list. Okay. Lack of savings is what people were really, it's a money thing. There's a lot of money stuff, living paycheck to paychecks on there.
Yeah.
But, of course, one of the big ones that we know that tomorrow's going to be a big one for that, too, and that is politics.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's happening tomorrow? I have no idea. Is there an election or something? We're voting on some kind of bill?
That's the way you stay out of being stressful. Just don't
you
watch.
have no idea.
Stay tuned out of it.
By the way, I would like to say this to all my Facebook friends. I have a buddy of mine that I just basically want to go, you're a moron. Because today he says, I am no longer going to put political posts on my site. I've decided it's not good. I go, oh, really? A day before pretty much it'll all be over. I mean, pretty much, right? I mean, tomorrow's the day we got to get through. But for the last 4 million days, you have been a political moron, and now you've decided, okay, I think I'll stop.
Hit his breaking point.
Yeah, I'm just thanks. We hit our breaking point with you, let's see, I don't know, 10 years ago? You idiot.
I'd quickly click on those little dots and then quickly unfollow that person after if I saw a post like that.
And of course, worrying about people getting COVID, that's on the list too. Which, I found out one of my good friends has actually got it. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah. I mean, did I say the person's name? It's confirmed. I got it confirmed by the person.
It's confirmed.
Yeah, and I want to show love for the person.
Yeah, give him some love.
Yeah, okay, I do. He's
your dude.
Yeah, he's my dude. My mentor and a guy who I love tons, Brother Weeze, just diagnosed with COVID, and of course because he's just out of his freaking mind, is still doing his radio show. Granted, he's down in Florida. He's doing it from his joint
in a home studio
thing anyway. He's decided, well, I'm still going to do the show. And I'm just like, me, if I get a hangnail, I'm off.
Spider bite, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. True.
Right, here he is battling COVID.
And he's battling COVID.
And he's, not young.
No, he's in his 70s.
And he's had some health issues.
He's had health issues.
I hope he's going to be all right, man.
See, I look at it the other way. Nothing has been able to really get that guy. I mean, he's had everything. He thought he was, he was in Vietnam, and pretty much everybody in his platoon, passed away, Agent Orange. He thought that was going to get him. That didn't get him. He thought cancer, when cancer had him, he thought that was going to get. Nothing gets this guy. So I am really confident that COVID has met its match, at least in him. So knock on wood, knock on Formica. Lots of love to you, Weeze. And, our buddy Opie also gave him a lot of love on his Facebook Live. And so that's how I found out. It's so, now I'm, like they say, hey, do you know anybody? He's the closest person I know who now has it. I've known, through other, but he's the closest one to me that I know that has it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
In Jack and the Beanstalk, the fairy tale, what farm animal did Jack trade for some magic beans?
Oh, that's a cow.
Yes.
Hey, see that? See that? We got it, thanks. No, we're a professional show. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it, yeah. See that? Yeah, you got it. 206-421-ROCK. Beat makes it 847 on the Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's a question from a listener. My house is currently in foreclosure. I've stopped making payments. What can I do to save my house?
If you're already in foreclosure behind on your mortgage, you can stop the foreclosure by filing a bankruptcy. There's different types of bankruptcy. Chapter 13 can help you catch up on your house payments if you're behind. It would mean that you'd have to start making your house payments again and catch up on the amount that you're behind over 5 years. You could also take off or strip off your second mortgage, which would help you to reduce your housing payment every month, especially once you're done with the plan and done catching up on your first mortgage. We could also try to buy you some time by filing a Chapter 13 case. Filing a Chapter 13 would definitely stop your foreclosure.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
When we think about something that brings out the best in us, it usually involves helping someone else. By donating plasma at a Grifols Center, you can help save millions of lives and show your good side to the world. You'll join thousands of people who donate safely each week, so patients get the plasma-derived medicines they rely on. And you'll be rewarded up to $1,000 your first month. Learn more at grifolsplasma.com.